Hi, new city manager.
Dear City Manager,
Welcome to Cambridge.
hello. I'm Phyllis, and I have been living in Cambridge for about 45 years. I taught at the high school for 30 of those years, and I welcome you to the city of Cambridge. I hope that you will have a long and happy stay here, that you'll be open to listening to people in the community who have a variety of positions on many different issues, and that you'll welcome diversity of opinion, diversity of people, and a way of thinking about our city that, as a very wealthy city, find some creative ways of using our wealth to support early childhood education, to support the school systems in general, to support whatever we can do for affordable housing, and I just hope it's a long and happy run. Welcome to Cambridge.
If this is your first day, I hope you've found everything you've needed. You've probably heard a lot of things about Cambridge, both good and bad, but it's an amazing place with amazing people, rich history and tradition, and a desire to both keep what's best and do new things that are amazing. You've probably heard people complain about all sorts of things, but what you'll discover is that Cambridge leads in many, many ways, and that's the residents just wanting it to be even better. I have my own pet issue, and that's municipal broadband. Cambridge, like most other cities, suffers from a monopolistic cable company. And the only way that's going to be fixed is by the city investing its own hard-earned money into infrastructure. This is Cambridge. If you go to technology conferences and talk about networks in Cambridge, they simply assume we've done this already, because this is the city in which the internet is said to have been invented. We have Microsoft here, we have Google here, we have Akamai here, we have the headquarters of major pharmaceutical companies, we have Harvard and MIT, all of whom have the sort of networks that the rest of Cambridge can and should have as well. If you want to spark creativity, if you want to make sure the lower income residents of Cambridge are as much a part of modern life as everybody else, you should do municipal broadband. It's affordable and achievable, and it could be a crowning jewel in your first few years.
I would like to see as much money as possibly can be allocated go towards youth programs in Cambridge. So whether that's the one at Cambridge Community Television or the ones that happen after school at the other schools around Cambridge, but just something that will keep our young people busy in the city all year round, any day, every day.
I just wanted to introduce you very briefly to the field of genetic counseling, because I imagine that you probably have never heard about it before, as most people haven't. So once again, I'm the founder and the owner of Vibrant Gene Consulting. And genetic counselors provide care to individuals who are interested in learning about their genetics. We also help people to adjust to these diagnoses because it can have a big impact on somebody's psyche. And we work in a number of different fields, including prenatal, pediatrics, cardiovascular, neuro, and cancer. Cancer is a really big field that we're growing into. So we really are leaders in the precision medicine field and in this movement. And I wanted to introduce you to us because we're also, Massachusetts is the leader in genetic counselors in that we have the highest per capita genetic counselors in the whole nation. We have almost 200 of us. So as you can see, we're a very small field. There are only 4,000 in the entire US. And if you have any questions about how we are helping our local community, feel free to contact me. I'm promoting the field and promoting our local genetics providers and researchers through my show. And there are other public health efforts being made by really interesting colleagues that I have, so I'd be happy to talk to you about that as well. Welcome aboard.
I think it's important that we build more housing across the city of Cambridge for people of all income levels, not just affordable housing, but housing for every income group. We need a city manager who understands what a boon development can be in Cambridge and make sure we focus on equitable development, but that we really focus on building more housing for a strong future in Cambridge.
For so long, I felt alone, worried about climate change and what it means for my children. But what can one person do?
Well, fortunately, there are lots of mothers and grandmothers who feel that way. In fact, Mothers Out Front, a national grassroots movement mobilizing for a livable climate, began around a kitchen table in Cambridge.
I live in Cambridge, and I got involved when Mothers Out Front offered me the opportunity to switch my home electricity to renewable energy sources.
But then we thought, if we can do it at home, why can't the city do it too? So after Mothers Out Front spoke to each of the city councilors, they agreed.
But we didn't stop there. It turns out that leaking methane gas all over the city is a major greenhouse gas emitter. So Mothers Out Front got to work. We tagged the leaks and the media tagged along. Now people all over the state are starting to pay attention.
In fact, Boston City Councilor Tito Jackson recently said to a packed council chamber, "We will be held accountable by mothers out front, mothers in the back, and mothers on the side. We have 360 degrees of accountability.
We are eager to work with you."
Gut conflict? The Community Dispute Settlement Center mediates a broad range of disputes. In the workplace, between neighbors, in families, going through divorce and elder care issues, as well as consumers and merchants. Mediation helps people talk it out. Call us, we're here for you.
Got conflict? The Community Dispute Settlement Center facilitates groups and meetings of all types, whether it's a city department hoping to have a thoughtful, constructive discussion or retreat, an organizational board in need of meeting facilitation, or a neighborhood group with issues. We're here to help you and the city. Bring all your group needs to CDSC.
Yeah, I'm a new resident in your town. I think it's awesome. One thing is parking. It's kind of tough. I got my resident stamp, but I still see there's a lot of vehicles parked around without the resident stamps with no tickets. Do a good job.
Hi, my name is Sharon Zimmerman, and I'm the Executive Director of Cambridge Camping, a 123-year-old nonprofit organization serving kids from under-resourced families by providing summer camp programming. And I wanted to welcome you to Cambridge. We're excited that you are here, and I hope to get to know you over the course of your time here, and I hope that you get to know Cambridge Camping, our programs, our kids, and the families that we serve, and we very much look forward to working with you.
Hello, new city manager. My name is Joseph Junior-Alphonse. I am a student here at the public high school in Cambridge, Cambridge Region Latin. What I really like about this city is the diversity, because in my high school, you can meet like every type of person, gay, straight, black, white, Asian, mixed, just you can meet every type of person at my school, and I really like that about my school.
Hi, this is Chris Durkin. I'm the Director of Membership and Community Relations at Harvest Co-op Market, and I want to welcome you to the City of Cambridge. Harvest Co-op has been around since 1974, right in Central Square. Started out as a Cambridge Food Co-op in the late 80s, joined with the Boston Food Co-op to become Harvest Co-op Markets. We're open every day from 7 in the morning to 10 at night, and even though we're a member-owned co-op, we're open to the public. We focus mainly on organic, natural, and fair trade products. So come by and visit us when you're in Central Square.
Hi, new city manager. My name is Frank Kramer. I'm a former owner of a bookstore in Harvard Square, the Harvard Bookstore, and I'm also the co-chair of Cambridge Local First, which is an organization of 400 locally owned independent businesses. I'm speaking to you because I want to put in a good word for all the local independent businesses in Cambridge that are so important to driving the economy of the city. And I'm hoping that you will be able to move the city in the direction of supporting local business in every way possible. Possible tax breaks for developers that want to put in local business, some pressure on developers to include smaller spaces for locally owned businesses, and also to spread the word among the citizens of the city about how important it is to have locally owned businesses in their neighborhoods. They really create the vibrancy of the city. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Troy. I'm 15. Welcome to Cambridge. I previously worked for Cambridge Camping. I work at Daybreak Day Camp. It was a beautiful experience. We did a lot. We worked with a lot of different kids, a lot of different faces. And we would like to welcome you, and hopefully, you love our city.
So I think whoever we choose for our next city manager is really important. I think our city's at a crossroads, and we stand in danger of losing what makes us a very special and wonderful and unique city. And I think we need someone with lots of experience, and someone who realizes that time is of the essence, someone who realizes that we're going to need to take some risks, and that we need to make some real changes before we lose our city altogether. For me, I know that means looking at additional density. That means a real commitment. I think it's absolutely imperative that our new city manager have a deep commitment to affordable housing. And I look forward to working with whoever is hired.